Hey, Jody. What's up, dog? Sorry, I was waiting to see if wait for somebody to jump on here, and my cat's all up in my face now. How you guys doing? My cat's all wanting super attention right now. That's Jimmy. One of two. They were siblings. They're almost identical too. My little buddies. Watching college football? Yeah. Man, I haven't watched any football for a long time, man. I used to watch, I grew up a Browns fan when I was young. I remember the drive, when I was young. Yeah, I had all the good, disappointing Cleveland Brown memories from the good old days. Hey, Karen. Yeah, I know. Hey, it's all right. It's just hometown team. Always stick by the home team. I never got too disappointed. I just kind of tried to make the best out of it. But anyways, I was just waiting to see who came on. I guess we got about 6. Well, I wanted to just do an update. Jerry, Mr. Anderson, and I, we still have a live investigation for Sunday. I'm good, Karen. I'm good. I'm using my mobile here, so I'm going to try to keep up with the chat. Don't forget to hit the like. All right. Well, it's been some late nights doing this editing, and last night was another one, and today I hit a big wall today. I literally was finishing the last little tiny edit for the part 2 of the Legend of the West Branch Witch, and it was completely done and ready to upload. And up to that point, I already had my program freeze up on me 2 times before that, and I was trying to hurry up and finish that last edit and try to upload it, and it froze up again, and now I cannot even get into my software without it freezing up. So I am not quite sure what is going on with my computer now, but something with this Pinnacle program has been putting a strain on it, and it's not recovered. So I'm going to get with Mr. Mills and see if we can do this editing from his place, do it again. Yeah, that's right, Jody. I know we've been taking precautions specifically for that. Thank everybody who's been giving us some advice too, because none of us want to bring home any spiritual attachments with us. So, well, that's kind of a snag. I was hoping to have that episode 2 or part 2 up and downloading right now, and hopefully up for tomorrow, but it's going to have to probably wait until I can get this editing done somewhere else. I'm not sure how soon I'll be able to get my PC fixed, but my computer literally keeps freezing, even when I turn it on, even if I'm not using my Pinnacle program to do this. So it's kind of strange that something, my PC, there's been some issues. I've had some blue screens sometimes. I mean, it's a good computer. It's not that old, but, I've got a younger kid who uses it, and I think sometimes some of the games he might play, there might be some things that are causing some problems on my PC, and I'm not aware of it. But the PC problem I'm working on, getting this part 2, getting this thing all edited and finalized. It's going to be like starting pretty much over, from not completely over, because some of it's still saved in pieces and mostly edited, but there's still going to be some work to redo it. So I just wanted to let everybody know that I hit a little delay with getting this part 2 up. But we are doing a live hunt tomorrow. We're going to go do an investigation of a pretty old cemetery from around these parts over here. I took a look at it yesterday, and it seems like it's going to be exciting. So hopefully we'll capture something. Let's see. I'm trying to look and see if I can pick up the messages you guys have been sending me, because some of them have been blowing by. Has everybody been off work today? Anybody working? There's one of my cats. He wants to look out the window, but he can't, so he's protesting. Yeah, I was off today, so I was working a little late last night, like I said, but I had those problems, so I kind of got stuck. Yep, that's cool, dog. Just got home from work, Karen. What do you guys do? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I was just curious. Oh, working on some Coronas. Oh, man, that sounds good. I've become a fan of Dos Equis myself, dog. That's kind of been my one of my favorites, especially if I can get it on draft with the lime. Yeah, but I can tell you this episode 2 though, I've seen it complete. We might have, like I said, we're gonna have to redo a lot of it, but it'll end up being the same that I seen up until this morning, and it's gonna be great. I think you guys are really gonna like it. It's definitely a long one. I'm gonna talk to Mr. Mills and see if we might want to post it in 2 parts, because right now it looks like we're probably gonna be about an hour and a half total. Okay, Hard Rock, sweet. That sounds cool. Probably make some good tips, maybe. Seems like a place you hopefully, make some good tips at. But yeah, I didn't want to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to update you because I was really hoping to have this uploaded for tomorrow for that episode 2. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to talk to Mr. Mills here and see if we can get this edited at his place and uploaded, and hopefully we're not gonna be behind more than a day or 2. Cool. But I really think you're gonna like this one, whether it's one long episode or if we're gonna maybe try to split it into 2. I have to bring that up because I know an hour and a half might be a long episode for just one sitting, but it came out really good, and I'm sure when you see it you're gonna agree that it was it's a lot more compared to the first part, but that's how it progresses, and it just happened that way because I think our presence in this location was feeding it, and it's been amplifying as we've been going there. So I'm still trying to figure out how I can see the chat you guys have already left me. Oh, there we go. I just didn't push the button. Mitch, where you at, Mitch? You said it's storming there. You over here in Midwest? Yeah, after you see it, Xbox, let me know. But, in the meantime, this live hunt's going to probably be pretty good, I hope. It's definitely spooky, man. I'll tell you what. It's an old cemetery. Old cemetery. They still have it pretty much the way it was. And then they just added a new section. So, the old cemetery is some of the 1800s, as far back as I could see, early 1800s on some. That area is still pretty much the same. Yeah, Karen. Yep. Mr. Anderson and I are gonna go check this cemetery out. We're gonna go. I'm gonna do it live, so I'm gonna try to work viewing my viewfinder with the live camera, so you can see the IR. Use my spotlight too. So we'll see how it goes, because being in total darkness with a live phone that I can't get infrared through my mobile phone. But I did see a setup I could buy with an eye capture card for my iPhone, which is specifically made for an iPhone to connect to and basically capture the video from a camera and use it as your main video source. And that's something that I have the information on where to get it. The whole kit can be sold, and that's what I was looking for. So at some point I will get that. Then you'll be able to see what I see through the camera viewfinder in the IR mode for when we do this. But we'll make it work tomorrow night, even with just my my iPhone. You still there, Jody? Just wondering what you were up to. How's your Saturday? My daughter's birthday was just passed. She just turned 16 on the 1st. She was over with her mom, and they were doing a birthday thing. And then when she comes over, we'll have a little birthday thing for her here. So this is like the birthday time of the season for all my kids. August, September, and October. It's the birthday months. Here we go. So you guys have any suggestions? You want to post them in the comments or leave them? Let me know what you want to see. If there's anything live that you'd like to see, I'd be interested. Even if your own personal experiences, you've got something you want to share, I'd be interested in hearing it. Oh yeah, okay, Karen. September and October, yeah. Hey, Carol. I was just giving an update. We're doing a live hunt. We're doing a graveyard investigation tomorrow night. Mr. Anderson and myself. An old cemetery in the area. They still kept the majority of it in its original state from like the 1800s, and then there's a new section built on. I took a look at it. It looks pretty creepy. It looks cool. We're gonna go do that tomorrow. I just wanted to drop that as some good news and a reminder, because I got bad news, which was that I hit a really big snag in the editing for the part 2 of the Legend of the West Branch Witch. I had the entire part 2 done and completed, and I was having some issues though getting up to that point with the program, and my computer kept locking up. And when I finally got it back after a couple tries, I did my last edit, and I would have been complete with the whole editing and ready to upload it. And then it froze up one last time, and now it pretty much freezes up every time my PC turns on. So that was big disappointment, because I spent a lot of time yesterday and this morning just getting it to that point. And like I said, it was about an hour and a half for all of it together. And I was gonna see if Mr. Mills wanted to maybe do like put it in 2 parts, but post them both at the same time and have 2 separate videos, or just keep them together, because it pretty much is like 2 investigations. We were there during the daytime, and then we came back at night, and we put all that together into 1 part. So we'll see. Either way, you're gonna get the full thing. But there it is, the The bad news, a little delay with getting that West Branch Witch Part 2 up. But tomorrow, this live hunt should be exciting. And, I hope everybody shows up. What's up, DA? Peter Pan song, huh? Peter Pan, peanut butter. And that's pretty much it. Just repeat. Oh, time tomorrow? We're probably going to get there just before dark. So I would like to start showing up. I'm trying to think right now, it's starting to change pretty quick. Maybe as early as 7 to 8, I don't want to get there too bright, but I guess, we could get there probably sometime between 7 and 8. We'll start and try to start getting everybody in who wants to see it. And then, work into the night for the majority of it. And that's Eastern time. Sorry, that's Eastern time over here in Northeast Ohio. Well, I'm not a big singer, DA. I think I've hit karaoke maybe once ever in my life. Yeah. Cool. The UK? Oh, that's a good question, man. I'd have to look that up. I'm not sure if I should do that right now, but I really don't know the difference in UK time. I don't know if anybody had seen the video when I was over in New Springfield. That's where I used to live at, so I was familiar with that area, and I knew about that Three German Witches legend, and I'd seen that site before. But I tell you what, if anybody's ever been out that way, that area, I don't know what it is about some of that area out there, but it's kind of creepy. Maybe it's just a lot of open land. That's probably why it just seems empty. Oh, hey, no problem, DA. No problem. Here, there's the other cat. You saw my first cat, Jimmy. This is his brother, Timmy, and he's pretty much, they're like identical for the most part. Well, he's not being very photogenic right now. He just wants food. Stop, he's gonna knock over my lamp. Stop it. It's Timmy and Jimmy. That's my cat's names after the South Park kids. If anybody ever seen that, they might get that one. So what are you up to, DA? All right, Carol, I hope to see you there. Come check it out. So we're going to try to do our best to do this investigation with the live streaming from the camera in the dark. You love South Park? Yeah. Honestly, I haven't watched as much as you might think, but, I always make fun of it a lot. Do a lot of the stupid voice impersonations. I might do a Cartman sometime, DA. You have to stand by on that one. Cool. Just got back from a fishing trip. I bet Chuck will be jealous. Yeah, I call Mr. Mills there. I call him like the fishing Mozart. My camera gave me a little battery. Yeah, I call him like the fishing Mozart because he's I don't know. I think he's part fish or something, or maybe he's lived with them for a long time because he knows pretty much every single little thing you'd ever want to know about any kind of fish and how to catch them. I only went fishing with him one time though. It was ice fishing. It was the first time I ever went ice fishing. That was a good time. Like an idiot, I wore shoes, didn't wear my boots, so I had some cold feet, but I had fun though. Did you ever go ice fishing? Next time you see Mr. Mills, on the outdoor university, you have to talk to him about ice fishing. See if he remembers the time Mike wore tennis shoes out on the frozen lake to do some ice fishing. He'll probably laugh about that one. That was probably a couple years ago, I think. Trying to bring up the chat again. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry, Karen, I missed that. You're leaving. Hope if you're already gone, sorry I missed you. If not, have a safe trip. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. Man, I kind of got bent out of shape today with this editing, man. I was, I'm glad I wasn't on video then because there have been a lot of beeps. So I almost forgot tomorrow's Sunday. So Bigfoot and coffee. Down in Florida. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. You're down in Florida, huh? So you never, probably never experienced ice fishing then, have you? But I've only experienced it once, so I guess it's not, not a whole big difference. You know, dog, I kind of, I don't necessarily, well, Chuck knows that anytime he needs me for anything, I'm there, he knows that, but, he does his thing, his own thing, and I don't try to, I've never just went like, hey, can I do the camera for you today, or can I go out? I just, I figured if he wanted me to go, or if he needs me to go sometime, all he's got to do is ask me. He knows that too, so I'm sure he would. But, since I've been doing this, my main focus has pretty much just been this battle with this editing. Wow, and it is a battle too. I finally got, some software, paid for it, and I found out the hard way that if you don't pay for these, the free trials you get is very short-lived. And then everything you've saved on those files, you can't convert it. The free trial doesn't let you convert it to like your regular files to save it and use other programs. And then if you, when your trial ends, you can't even access it anymore unless you pay for the full, subscription. I found that out, and there's some stuff that I had saved on some of these programs that I had to like redo again off of the original recordings. So this software stuff is really, really being, like this is a heck of a learning curve, man. So that's, and today, I don't know, this Pinnacle just made my my computer quit or something. I don't know, pushed it to its limits with all this. Because it's a decent computer, maybe year old, a little over a year. It's a good gaming computer. I have computers. What's that, dog? Your wife is out computer tech? She is a computer tech? All right, DA. You too, man. Have a good one. Try not to be too cold down there in Florida right now in that nice weather. Today's a good day here, though. It's going to be a nice warm day, I think, here. I need to get out. I got to spend too much time inside today. Get out and do something other than beat myself up over this stupid computer. Because now I got to find a place to try to fix it or something. Oh, she's your computer tech. Okay. Yeah, I need me a computer tech, man. That's what I need. Either that or I just have to spend way too much time learning a bunch of crap, getting books, and I hate reading. It sounds bad, I guess, to say that, but I don't know. It's like something changed. I just hated reading. I don't know if that's just the way technology changed me over the years, because reading used to not be a big deal. Now it's like I hate reading anymore. But, I'd have to really buckle down and learn a whole lot of stuff about, ins and outs of computer programming and software. And then on top of that, these programs that you use for editing, and then you got audio, one for audio, one for video. And I thought I could just do the basics on some of them, but I had to kind of get down in there and figure out how to do some things just for basic stuff on them. So, but I said I was getting through it. It was just my computer. It was done. So we'll get it back together. I'll get with Mr. Mills and we'll get this part 2 up here soon. And hope you all enjoy the live graveyard hunt tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope this update kind of helped you a little bit, maybe gave you a little positive. Looking forward to tomorrow's live hunt. It's going to be fun, and we'll get this part 2 up here soon. And like I said, it looks really good, and I think you guys are going to like it. And there's a lot of good things we captured and evidence that you'll probably be wowed by. And good night, everybody. I'll see you. Well, not good night, but goodbye for now. We'll see you guys at the next spooky place over at the graveyard.